Yep, on the road again. We're on the road. Guess what? I wanted to take you guys with because we're going to do something pretty cool today. We're getting more bees. Yep, one more pack of bees and then we're done. It's a nuc, so it should be about 10,000 bees, give or take. So, kind of exciting, but then again, we're back to, why am I driving the Suburban? Why am I putting bees in the back of the Suburban? Kind of seems kind of silly. Well, it's a little chilly today. The high is 60, so I don't want to be driving down the road with bees at night and something would happen and they'd fly open or whatever the top. Or I just take the Suburban. So I don't know if they're gonna let me, record because, well, it's for one, it's at their house, so it's all up to them. We'll kind of see what happens when I get there, if they are okay with it or not. And if they're not, that's okay. Then I'll just talk to you guys on the way home. But it's another long drive there, so I figured I'd do my talking while I'm on the gravel road, and when I come to the stop sign, I'll just end it so I don't run out of battery, because it's another hour drive. And do you guys really want to listen to me, the stuff I have to say and the stuff I'm thinking about for a whole hour? I don't think so. Maybe some of you, I don't know. I probably can't listen to myself for an hour. I did put my glasses on today because I don't want the bees to see me. For those of you who remember that video. So, alright, well, I'm coming up to the stop sign, so the next clip is either going to be me at their place or me at home. Alright, so it's kind of getting dark, so I don't know how this all turning out, but I got the bees. Everything went very well. I didn't even record. It's my bad, but I'm going to get these where they need to be, and then I'll come back and I'll talk to you guys when I get them all set up. Well, it is the next morning now. It is 6:23. So I'm gonna do this. My oldest boy woke me up this morning and wanted to go for a walk, and I said, well, let's put the bees away first. We haven't done that yet. So he was sleeping when I got home. So let's go put them away. Hopefully they're not mad. They had to do a bunch of stuff to them yesterday, so they're a little aggravated, you could say. So we're gonna go back there and put them in the box they have, and I'll show you what kind of box we have for them. We call it we don't know whose box it is, if it's gonna be Lydia's or Mom's. So Lydia wants a purple one, I think. So anyways, got the smoker going. I'm gonna put suit up and let's go back there. Hopefully these are a good bee. It's the Saskatraz bees. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but they're varroa mite resistant. Means they'll fight off the varroa mites without me doing any treatments. And the reason why I want to do it in the morning is because they're going to be more relaxed. It's cooler out, and it should be a little more calmed down. So, let me show you. This is the box we're going to put them in. And there they are. Alright. So I'm going to put you up here. Now you can watch me and tell me if I made any mistakes. Okay, so that was not too bad. They weren't that angry at all. I can't get them all out of the box though, because see how they stapled it? Well, there's a ton of them behind each one of those flaps. There's a bunch of them behind there. So I just hope the queen's not back there and they come out and go to their hive, their new home. Time will tell. I'll come back this afternoon and look at them. I got a bunch on me though. I got to try to get off. All right, that's a lot better. So that went well. I'll check on them this afternoon to make sure they are all out of that box and into their new home, and go from there. That was their ad was right compared to the last guy that I bought from, and I'm not gonna say names because you know it is what it is, and I don't want to be that champ. For example, the last guy I got it from, he said it was a 5-frame nuke, and it wasn't. It was a 4-frame, and I only had 2 frames that were completely full, and then half of one other side that was full, and that was it. So it was disappointing, but it's also okay because it's a learning experience. So I didn't know what I was doing until I got them home. I was excited, and then I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem right. So I talked to these guys, this couple, for actually quite a long time. They gave me a lot of information and answered a lot of questions for me for overwintering, because the class I've been taking, they told me to overwinter. They send them out down to Texas or a warmer state. Well, I don't want to do that. I want everything to be here. So, oh, I got something in my eye. I want everything to be here, so I don't want to be sending them around to different states and doing that way. I mean, if I had hundreds of hives, you know, 150 or 100 or more, then I could probably think about something like that and have some of them home. But anyways, so they recommended me have 3 deeps, which I was in their assumption from the class and other things that 2 is plenty. So that kind of opened my eyes. So I'm going to have to plan for that now, which is okay. The other thing was very helpful in a lot of different ways. And they said that, like, they showed me on this, the ones that I got, that they're 5-frame. And if you get a 5-frame nuke, it's supposed to have comb on all of them. So that's what made me go, yeah, I got ripped off from the other guy, but that's okay. And then, well, it's not okay. I just learned my lesson. I don't go back. And then they showed me different methods on how to keep bees in, like, if I was struggling, if one of the hives are struggling, how to boost them up, and so, which I'll make videos of too. And I'm going to document everything on these, my growth with them and how it goes. I'm not going to hide nothing, all the failures I've done and all the goods. So it's been a lot of fun so far, and I hope it continues, and I hope they grow. My biggest concern is winter, and I really hope they get through winter. That's my main goal. So it was pretty cool because I told them that we were doing it for our garden and, you know, the honey aspect of it, and my wife wanted to, like, try making soap and lip balms and stuff like that. So in the future. But anyways, they said, so you like to garden? And I said, yeah. They said, well, if you have everything in your garden, basically, like, they're naming off beans, zucchini, cucumbers, pepper plants, and a ton of stuff. And they said some tomato plants, but not all. They said, expect your beans to triple to 5 times what they did last year. And I was like, wait, what? And they started laughing, and they said ever since we started bringing them home, because they have a little chunk of property, and they always would bring them out, all their bees were everywhere else. Well, they have a couple of hives at home. They said it is just nuts on how much of a difference it is with their garden. And I'm like, okay, that's what I was hoping for too. Also, because 3 years ago, we started planting sunflowers and to bring in pollinators to help with their garden. And it has helped, but it's still not, you know, what they recommend or what they say you're supposed to get out of it. So we'll see if this works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we're going to get some honey out of it. All right, well, that's enough of me rambling. Hope you guys liked the content. If you did, hit that thumbs up for me, please. Helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe down below. That also helps the channel, and it'll just alertify your phone that I made another video. If you hit the little bell and it rings. Otherwise, it just puts in your feed. So every time I make a video, it'll put in your feed. So glad you got to see me again. I also forgot to tell you, I am mixing up sugar syrup. So in the next hour, I'll make sure I have that out there, and I'll just put another box, my extra box on top, and start feeding them.